But the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused... At least, that's what Tighnari told us. Wait a second.
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution.
But if that's the case, what should...
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
You mean, it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the event?
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the...
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base. Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they?
I gave them some...
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge
Look here.
Huh? More...
What's that look on your face?
Paimon's a little scared, but...
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up. Traveler, I want you to record something into this Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction?
Yes. I understand, but because to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own...
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued. Everything went without a hitch. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effect.
But what was the point of...
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, imagine if you've been used after all that time. A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries.
But...
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very... interesting.
things you're interested in, or
Anyway, that's enough chit. I'm going to take those two to work on some small...
small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few...
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties.
But it's still the best plan we have. Is a former...
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind...
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you...
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the... Had I known Al Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions...
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side.
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not head...
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest them...
Wait, how can we work with...
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also...
That also sounds like something Al Haytham...
Doesn't Al Haytham know how dangerous...
Of course he does. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success... I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life.
I've always treated my allies with...
Now you're making this hard.
Hey, is there something we can do to help? We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which...
Sino, on behalf of we have no fear of casualties. Because we crave the...
Well, now that you've... But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do any... Since you and I both...
Okay, you have a deal.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location.
Ah, of course. Mahamatra Sino's But who exactly are you planning to arrest?
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved...
As many as Ain al Akhmar?
Then I suggest that you report this to your superior...
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing is... Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia? Even if that guard doesn't know...
We discussed this.
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino is...
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matras still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan, no matter how you look at it.
A reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction...
The Akasha is still in operation. So actually... Consider...
I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that but. Things like...
That's true. But what...
Look at it from a different...
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but... Haven't you ever...
Because the Akasha...
The Academia, by sorting and analyzing entered data, however, at the emotions are part... Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of a decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure... But now, our thoughts on the Akasha So...
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever
Hi,
Next time, pay it.
Will do.
Just remember to stay...
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me.
Beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course...
There's no need for
yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me.
Understood. Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage... Any questions about the...
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the abs. Get ready.
Time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert! Look! Over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
It's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is, since this is a big case.
I'm glad to hear your sense of They are our only leads for the...
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it's...
Rahman. The Academia has caught wind of your smug...
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you...
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I be... Brothers! For that slight, let's...
Think you can get away? There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
Kiss?
Shine down!
Allow me!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Retribution!
Yahoo!
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related
You pitiful
I'm a
King Deshret will curse.
Silence!
Oh!
Restrain them and...
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance...
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went...
Yes. Things will...
That's fantastic! And that punch you gave Rob...
Once we're done here, I'll
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the...
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. If we need help, get ready for the next phase of the plan.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5
sorry. We didn't mean to keep...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like... All joking aside... Our responsibility dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible.
Yeah, we sure don't want...
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all hate them and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari... So, we'll find Tainari. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other...
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying...
How much more do you want?
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must... Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Looking good! I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a true... Let's go. It's time to pay...
He's over there! Let's go say hi! Tainari!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an...
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
All right, then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the map.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you for now. All we...
Sino, you said. I see. So that's why... Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you.
Sino's name really does work.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. You don't need to tell me anything you don't... The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he...
And what do you mean by take away?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean...
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive... I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery.
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give...
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't... Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but...
He asked a question. He never came off as malicious, but an utter
I can barely believe it myself.
I don't think I missed any detail.
Sorry, we can't tell you everything.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, recently my master wrote several letters to me.
Hasn't he already asked you several times?
Yes, but my master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. One dot. This has been a habit of his for many years. But I didn't find any dots in his recent letter.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville.
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself...
I can do that. But the Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what... If the higher-ups really... If the situation becomes critical...
All right. We've got a plan.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra
I must say, I didn't expect...
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean... On that note...
The Academia, yeah. I suppose he's lucky.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help. I think this may be something he needs to hear.
Okay, we'll find a chip.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when...
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the... He also said that just to be safe...
But we have...
We'll do it the mercen... That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems...
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to the port and...
Tracking skills.
Shh! Don't. The port is crawling with...
Let's keep going and see...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here.
Huh? Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he...
It's time to say good...
Wait, is...
You...
And Where are all the soldiers?
They were all here just a few...
So this was a trap. Wait, don't...
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's...
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I...
Oh no!
Let's go!
Pardis Di is not a place you Fatui can just
I believe we've already made ourselves.
But you've been in Sumeru.
Even the Grand Sage himself. I've done my duty to inform.
It would seem that my words have fallen on... You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis Di...
With all due respect.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. I may be staying at Pardis Di as a scholar, but it is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the...
Then it seems our conversation...
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my...
Tighnari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Rest and rebuild!
But unfortunately... There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Tighnari! Beat him up!
Stay right there.
There is no escape!
Let's move.
Remove all obstacles. Illusion shattered.
This isn't good.
Hold the line! Tournament of the deep! Let's move. Allow me!
The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now!
Absurd!
Rest and rebuild!
Inazuma shines eternal!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it! Hypatia... Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is...
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first. I didn't need to do anything. I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed... I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey! Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some... Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force... Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith, but this also shows that humanity's... Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost, but you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it all I had recorded down before. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, I'm connected to your... This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. So all gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my You're doubting me again? Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt... How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you the doctor has never known his place? Even now, you're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed...
Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Palantir? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while. Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger!
All the world holds dear. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites.
Struck by light?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started to attack. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to My wound aside...
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Thank goodness she...
Hey, how about taking...
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more you understand...
I know. They always think...
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer?
That sounds, as long as I can enjoy... I must be the least ambitious person who's...
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really... Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia...
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no...
So, if the doctor was to show up again...
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan.
Yay! That's...
Thank you for the help, Tainari.
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here. Let's continue to keep a low
All right, everyone.
How did everything go?
Let's report back. We've made the necessary...
I'll go next.
Who is behind?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor is... So, we've successfully...
Oh! Tainari also asked us to tell you the...
Everything also went smoothly on my side. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team.
It appears to have been very effective. Well, is that everything?
Huh? Wait.
Well, What else?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement?
Personally, I'd
I'll hate them.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must so you should find someone more suitable.
But I thought all of you academia big shots.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that.
A scribe is responsible for recording...
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either.
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's...
Yeah! Say something to boost morale!
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone.
Not at all. I was actually just about...
Judging from... But you also look like you're a...
Welcome, Nilu.
Huh? You mean... You all...
Yes. Nilu, are there any breaks in your...
Huh? Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not...
That's right!
I must, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord...
Remember.
Okay.
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep.
All the preparations are done.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all
Well said.
Huh?
Oh.
Alright, let's all go home and get a...
Okay.
Yep, good night! Today is the Academia's
Hello, you two.
What about you all, hey?
Naturally, I slept just fine.
You just...
It's crucial to dissipate any
The only thing you're doing is being...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure...
You know,
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time... Don't forget, today is Nyargarbaha Day. Arguably the most... The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of... All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the... When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering Well, yes. That's just the... If precedence holds, the academia...
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for...
Let's go. Yes. Were you
Paimon can...
Scribe? Please, wait.
That's me.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard and, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion?
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student.
As I expected.
It's nothing. Well,
all right. Think...
What the heck just happened?
I'm afraid I don't know what...
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself that is the so-called pride of a scholar. Nowadays, the academia is rampant.
Wow, so there are
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be...
Is this the
Indeed. Known as... The Academia March. Just act natural.
What's this platform?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use.
Are we gonna take it then?
No, not right now.
You think the Grand Sage will exit? And after he does, we...
Who knows?
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location... Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care.
I'm sure. But compared to you, it's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of the foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, traveler. Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. You seem to know quite a bit. If that is so, then you should be praising...
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power, creating a god. If humanity can, we shall regain even Ermin's soul for our nation of scholars. This is the ultimate aspiration. No cost. You will never understand the rapture of having gods exist on a care for the people. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have... The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but... With that in mind...
Justification. Do you really think that only...
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are in... Not only are they acting against the Academia, but...
I'll hate them? Are you...
Anyway, I've brought them to the Academia. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the It's a summary of my time spent with the
I'll hate them? We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. As it is Niagarba.
We'll be monitored.
With the Akasha's calculation, to put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. Are you not familiar with the concept that great... In any case,
You're despicable!
Despicable? Your ploy was to sacrifice the
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following...
Must I delineate your... First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were judging by the time... The Academia had not... With their instigation...
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your if I'm correct, sneak into the Academia should your intention... As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia...
You'll see me as a traitor even if you impugn me.
You misunderstand. However,
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar...
So Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyargarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon...
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up?
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the success. Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down, the next phase of our...
I can already...
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really...
That isn't the only reason. According to the Academy, that way, they can't pry, and even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So our job is to wake up Nick.
The confinement room is inside the Academia. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. However, as for whether she'll actually wake...
Akasha terminal today. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal! Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything? Please work.
When did it first start? Oh, right. I wanted... So I've kept studying, kept listening to me, kept looking, so I can catch up to greater lore. But I'm stuck in this. The sages are creating a god to... And I'm forced to...
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think to Archon, should Archon, have I been doing the right thing? Am I... How do I... It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. When I think of everything that's happened...
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! When you went to wake up Nahida, you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their... Yep, so...
Nilou, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for...
I'm sure, and I'm going.
But if anything...
Don't worry. They've been through worse.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind. With all my strength. Ha!
Nilou, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual.
It's okay. Just focus on your...
You sure know how to...
Well, thank you both.
Ooh,
All right, let's get back to business. Nilou?
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting...
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry. It'll be a piece...
All my strength.
Hey, Nilou! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, thank you so much. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up. Yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's come to think of it. When did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too... Speaking of... it's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, but Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's with the Doctor's technological support...
How despicable of that.
But, I was originally asked to draft it should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to...
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into... The sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so...
Sure sounds complicated. That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one question.
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth...
The Akasha will turn human...
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too. By the way, this plan's still...
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilou of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to...
All right. After the guards and the Academia are gone...
Then it'll be time for... Here they come.
After laying low in the city for so long,
we couldn't do any...
with a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
We still need to eliminate...
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report direct following those black...
Indeed.
All right, let's each...
You gave such an important task.
It'll be fine. Besides, even...
You've got a point.
Good luck.
This outfit.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isaac? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusan.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I...
You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
All right, it's...
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A waste of time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Hey, stop! I saw you! Don't try to run. Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally left.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has a... Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find...
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up?
Phew, that was rough. I almost...
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord...
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters.
An ambush? How's that possible?
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia.
This is odd. The Academia has quieted down after the Where are the guards?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform...
Arrest? I have an ominous...
arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. I wouldn't. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying...
What happened? Just Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow is... That's impossible. The Academia... What manner of disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so...
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped. The Akasha indeed contains this information. And how did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the traveler? No. Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't... Have you been to the
Confirm. It may be a bit offensive to... How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any
In the beginning, it was I who...
No, Grand Sage.
Stay.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally can... Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something... She really appeared again?
What a comical sight, Azar. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage, you all can only see the world in your mind. The one, and precisely because of this, she has been a wise...
Sino. The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from...
I truly did not...
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict...
Then tell...
You want to buy time. This is the same... As for the investigation...
So what? Did you do all of this?
No. I want you to... You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now... How about judgment in the name of a god?
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds out. Yeah, but thinking about it, when Paimon thinks of...
Here comes your savior.
Yeah! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big thanks.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's,
What are you afraid of?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The Core of 30 is in charge of the city's as long as it doesn't break their employment.
That's probably because...
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into... Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, hurry to the sanctuary. We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
They say this is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams. Thank you so much for... During this time, I did some...
Exactly!
Amazing. So this is how it feels. So it's like I just had an endlessly long dream. My concept of... But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in... This is really embarrassing.
It's okay. With you,
there's one more thing.
What is it?
For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom.
Ah, wow! That's the spirit!
I understand now. If you haven't even figured out how to be a cat... Yes, true. That we need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. First things first. After that, I'll make some. After all, this might take some time. If we don't stop the god creation...
Might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
Let's move out.
Allow me. How's it going?
I'm done with the parts. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to... Oh, also, this is for you.
Huh? What?
It's a small device I put together. You may not need it right now, but it...
Wait! This thing were both small things that all the things that make Paimon
It's only a flying device.
You're so good at... Nahida, you're...
By the way, even though I'm the... You may have... If we get into a situation, I'm glad I've located where...
What is this place? Wow.
The sages wanted to realize their god creation. Judging from the structure, but this place doesn't look like it could have been the Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hope.
Yeah! Or else...
Is that it, though? Instead of being So, we had previously come into contact. One is the desire, the other obsession.
Paimon knows that he... That's why he wants to know...
It sounds like you know the balladeer. I see. The more we know... I see. Alright, take...
Time to work!
There is no escape!
Let's do this quickly! I will end you.
Shine down!
Time for a break-in!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
No slacking off!
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
What is this place? Wow.
The sages wanted to realize... Judging from but this place doesn't look like it could have been the Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hope...
Yeah!
Is that it? Instead of being... So, we had previously come in... One is the desire, the other obsession.
Paimon knows that that's why he wants to know...
It sounds like you know the balladeer. I see. The more we know... Ah, I see. How fascinating. Alright, take...
Work time, no more time. Put your back into it.
Let's end this quickly.
I will not break it a sweat.
Dodge this.
It isn't time for a
Cool
break.
it.
Torn to oblivion!
Freeze. I slipped.
Hold the line!
There is no... Now you shall perish!
Time for a break here.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Shine down!
Burn!
Cool it.
This is bad.
Illusion shattered!
My duty at an end.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes. The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it. Allow me!
Shine down!
No more words.
shattered! Ha!
Stay right there. Dodge this. Let's end this quickly.
What's the hurry? Freeze!
I slipped up.
Shine down! Ha!
This isn't good.
Illusion shattered!
Dodge this!
Torn to oblivion! Erase all threats! There is no escape!
Hold the line!
Now you shall perish!
Can't run from death.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks. Allow me!
Have a load of this! Let's move. Have a load of this.
Down.
No other problem.
Illusion shattered.
I will end you.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Hold the line.
Let's end this quickly. Freeze. This is bad.
Torn to oblivion.
You're getting too worse. What an annoyance.
There is no escape.
Verdict is?
Allow me.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Miscalculated.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Burn!
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
its operational status, we must prepare for the worst.
Oh
no. Are you nervous?
If you really want...
Yes, I am. I feel not just nervous.
Curious?
Curious about to me, and if it's a form. However, so to me, that's also why. And now, I will personally.
Ah, so that's what you mean.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura!
A body that How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely...
You sure are something!
But I don't think he's...
Strife isn't... Can you feel it?
Hito would've...
Do you not realize?
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. Tevat's current peace was not even... All those losses were me...
This is a first. No wonder your own people have abandoned you. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantiated. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like... Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War.
Shine down!
Taurus, bring refuge!
Perish! Insignificant pest!
Absurd! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Churn!
Verdict is...
At my command, you shall fall!
Let's move out.
Revolt begins! Insignificant past!
There is no escape!
Feeble human!
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
At my command, you shall fall!
Now you shall perish!
Tremble!
There is no escape!
Burn to oblivion! Kneel! There can be no excuse for defeat.
Uphill battle! Let's move out. Hold the line!
Reality is pain!
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Boor.
I am the all-knowing God! Burn to oblivion!
Committed to memory!
Kneel!
Rest and rebuild!
This might hurt a
Committed to memory.
Reality is pain.
Hey. Grow.
Good riddance, cruel world.
I see everything.
Your new god awakens! Now, your eyes have been opened.
Illusion shattered!
Kneel! filth!
I see everything. I see the scars.
Reality
Everyone hold
is
hands.
pain!
There is no escape!
Sharing my knowledge. Grow.
Kneel! Humans. Filthy humans. Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Huh. This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Yes, that is our destination. Forbidden... your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but then a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred but I'm afraid it...
So...
Yes, she didn't complete the way that everyone... I'm just... Did she fight to resist the... She even used her last remnant of... Yes, but now we can cross the... And then... Will each of us need to even within the... Don't worry.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes...
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
You will pay for that.
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered! Shine down!
Rest and reap.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Verdict is...
Hold the line. Rest and rebuild.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Illusion shattered!
Allow me.
Time for retribution!
Look! Four-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Rest and rebuild.
Illusion shattered!
Verdict is...
Cool it! Don't get frostbite.
Damn you!
Allow me.
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Covenant of the Deep. Ha! Hold the line.
Time for retribution!
Oh, so sorry.
Inazuma shines eternal!
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. changed direction.
Mm-hmm. We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling?
Huh? But everything's...
Hopefully there won't be any more interruption.
Are you saying you...
No. Otherwise...
Hey! You... So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Ruka, but the one standing over there...
Is that... Are you... Greater...
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same. Because you are me, and you are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree died, I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years, but you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. When a branch grows into a...
That's why fate is the ultimate...
That's a great insight. Yes, it's also precisely why you won't become like... But perhaps you may become an even... I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, along with the blessings from your... Don't worry. The growth of wisdom...
Come to think of it, the sages...
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater...
The feeling is mutual.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
Ah, I see. Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like... At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conry. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that, the pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irmin, had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more...
So what exactly is...
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could... The world is constantly rejecting. If we allow forbidden knowledge to put...
So, there's knowledge?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel, which is why I created a device that compiled...
It's truly the world's most...
Thank you. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and...
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I... And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom from the very beginning. My
Oh no.
I've experienced that pain in your...
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. Even if I died, my existence and everything will end. There's no... So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation, in the next, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from—
Wait!
So you realize Irminsul has all the knowledge removing me from Irminsul means. But this—
People love you so much, and how can we just— Is there really no other—
You're the god of wisdom, Booer.
But this—
No need to feel so sad, Booer. These are the words in their entirety. Let the world come. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. We've just saved the world. Red is so high. I don't know where this feeling inside just now. We used the pattern.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Huh? That sound.
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally—
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. Don't worry. I know you would never— I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already—
I left Sumeru. Even the god of wisdom is restricted by—
You mean there are
an astute even the same individual will have different cognitions. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all— Observation is the first step of any experiment. But so I saved Segment. That's all there is to it.
It's an insult to the life inherently has many
Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make...
Since you're in the academia, why...
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any... It was my experiment.
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate... You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to...
Oh no, I certainly have my own conviction. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over. For example, Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides...
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me?
After all, I'm also a scholar.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over... Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequence? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprised. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always... Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster but this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request? Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort. Yes, how very interesting. Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer besides with my abilities? But what I'd like to know is, how can you be...
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so
short-sighted? You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge.
You'll make
Good
this moment count.
You will regret this.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take the future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. There won't be any further...
It truly pains me that my academic achievement... Another chess piece. And where is your...
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of...
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn... Besides, isn't it the Archon's... Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to... Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the truth. Once I finish telling you about this, with negotiations, we've all gotten what we want.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Together! Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even tight. Come on, Traveler, let's go. Good morning. Looks like you're awake. Yep, yep. I prepared some breakfast today. Please. It's nice to have you here so we can eat. Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. And Paimon bets they're all delicious. Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night. Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter. Oh, it's from... We're as heroes of Sumer. Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing. Everyone's aware of your abilities. There's no need to be... Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar. Oh, before you leave, be sure... Kanari!
Good morning.
We feel much better. How...
I'm recovering well.
But from the looks of it...
It's fine. I'm not that... The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia.
It seems once Irminsul...
Yes, but there are still some residual... The withering is one example. Though it won't...
By the way, we have some good news. Sino...
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Huh?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked...
And you probably already know all about the celebration...
Celebration feast?
Huh? But...
Perhaps...
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd... You and Kale are both Sino's close friends.
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think... You see, some VIPs have come to...
Huh?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their...
Huh?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he is... Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, as a result, work has increased for the Forest Rangers.
That sounds really exciting.
There's nothing we can do, but that's another time.
Ah, right!
You've recovered well.
Yay!
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here.
Is this...
Oh...
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon!
We got your letters, so here we are!
You're the best! The other...
Huh? Are we...
Yeah. I had someone deliver letters to all of our...
Look, I get it. Sumeru... Nilou is Sumeru's
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good... Because Paimon thinks everybody will love...
That's right. We all... Nilou is an absolute Master Zubair.
Nonsense. But indeed.
Ooh, good idea.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah. Traveler and Paimon, could you help if for some reason they didn't...
Yeah, we can also check out how...
When I wrote the letter asked for Sino, I'm not too sure about Ramon's where as for Dunyarzad. I just hope she's...
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler. We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that... Hey there! Have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the... But you're already the second group of people I've seen.
Oh? Who else was...
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for God.
No way! We're strictly here on...
Ah, I see.
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But it...
Just put down that worthless book and tell...
This is not just some worthless book. Do you...
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put...
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you...
Would I be here asking you if I knew?
Well...
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel...
What makes you say that?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything...
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as...
You... See? This...
It seems that...
Ha! What was your...
Well, then you might as...
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new... And don't change the subject! You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construct...
Don't get me started!
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you.
No. I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumer—
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic which is truly unfortunate, I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about— Hold on, wait a second.
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert—
Ha!
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices—
Huh? What nonsense?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not—
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, it's you two.
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received—
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand—
If she addressed the letter to all Haytham of the Academia, then I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to—
Have you always been so—
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been—
Tighnari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Fort.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to—
Yeah, you're right. Huh.
Yes, at least. It's said that when the Academia— Numerous Darshans have sprung up in— Now, among the 6 great sages, unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar, and were—
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge
Yes, about that. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar, and help—
Huh?
I'm not even interested in being—
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important— And the first thing I'll—
By the way, who was that other person?
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon—
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharwar scholars, which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people—
Such is the work of the Academia.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are—
All right, I'll see you there.